Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. No Simping is there for a reason. That I'm not going to be no simp, and you don't need to be no simp either. So I don't know if I'm going to even be able to fit this title on this video, but this is my title. So I'm going to have to probably move the words around to get it to fit. 6 needed characteristics most women won't have continuously proven marriage and relationships are done. Let me start off by telling you guys, don't tell her, but when you get with somebody and you choose to get in a relationship, she on 5-year probation. That 5 years, don't deal with no ultimatums. If she try to give you an ultimatum, you tell her, look, stop trying to give me an ultimatum or we could just break up. Keep your power, man. The number one mistake I made was I gave up my power. Like, I wasn't being the guy that I was and the guy that most women liked it, even before her. I started thinking, I let the church, and I can't blame the church, but I'm going to just say that I let all of that stuff I was hearing in church that turned out to be utter foolishness get down in me when it come to relationship. When it come to relationships, you gotta be like a nice Mac. Like a dude that just ain't gonna never be too clinged up, too needy on no broad. So we got 6 things here. 6 things here. Disrespect, respect could have been on here and it should have been number 1, but we talk about that so much. Let's get into, well, actually I do got it on here. I got it on here. Don't ever have your guard up too high, and don't ever, because if you get a good one, you don't diss the good ones. Diss the ones that be even showing pinches of what we talk about on here. If she won't improve it, she won't correct it, get her out the way. Ain't nothing about her. Her sex ain't all that. Her sex ain't all that. If it is, she ain't the only one with some bomb sex. Let's get into this list. 6 needed characteristics most women won't have continuously, proving marriage and relationships to be dumb. Because that's supposed to be forever. So if they can't consistently have these characteristics, why are you married? Never marry somebody because they light skinned, they look good, they thick. Don't do it. Don't get no relationship with somebody over that. Get in a relationship with women based on how they treat you. You're going to get your nut off. Especially, they can be ugly, they can look like an elephant. But if they got this right here, it's going to automatically make their juices flow and their sex going to be good. Number 1, communication. Communication. What's wrong? Communication. Talking about this, talking about that. Dealing with people on this, dealing with each other on this, dealing with each other on that. You got to be able to communicate. Most of them ain't going to communicate. They're going to expect free passes because they women. And they're going to be passive aggressive. Man, check that passive aggressive stuff in from day one. Who cares if she leave? Who cares if she start liking somebody else? Who cares? Why do you care so much? You trying to end up like me? Go ahead. You trying to be in this situation? Having to start over after 20-something years? You think I planned that, man? Number 2, loyalty. Loyalty. Who she talking to, communicating with when you not around? What kind of communications do she have with other men? And with some of y'all women, with other women. Let's be honest, some of these women too butchy. They too tomboy. And you, here you come. Like that dog with that pink thing hanging out. So loyalty is number 2. Who they are around you, who they are. Loyalty is more the person that they are when you're not around. On their smartphone, who are they? What type of communications do they have on their computer? They be having secret emails. You be looking at that. If you know how to investigate, you be like, man, what she got in that email? Number 3, everlasting respect. Whether you're broke, whether you're rich, the respect has to be there, and the respect should be there when you fail in life. Ain't no woman that start acting different towards you when you fail, you shouldn't have never got with her. Because people gonna fail. You're not gonna be successful in everything. That's why some of these women do not need to be in no relationships. People gonna get sick. People gonna fail. Every business don't succeed. And another thing, a woman, if you ain't got it, do not get with no man with business aspirations. Because that movie, Acrimony, that be happening in real life. The only difference being, they don't be helping every step of the way like she did. She gave up on them, though. So everlasting respect. In a good time, in a bad time. You don't cheat because he loses his job. You don't cheat because he gets sick or something. Like, I heard when dudes get diabetes, they can't even get erect. So you gonna cheat on him now? Or you gonna try to help him figure this thing out? These women, man, I'm telling you. And people gonna look different. This is what I say. Y'all women. Wait, why is this? Hold on. Why is this doing this? Y'all need to understand that. Just like we gonna start looking different, y'all is. So if his stomach start to bulge out because he eating good, that ain't no reason to go cheat on him. You don't look the same either. You being unreasonable. Number 4, sexual desire after 2 years. Look, these women, they're going to want you to keep paying bills. But what happened to their sexual desire? A lot of times do have erectile problem because you don't want to do what you need to do. You don't want to do it. You want him to go right in it and just hurry up. When he start getting up in age, it's going to take, just like he going to have to warm you up, you going to have to warm him up. But they don't want to do that, though. They just want to criticize these guys. He can't even get it up no more, girl. But they ain't going to tell how they won't suck him off and they won't use their hand and won't do the stuff to get him up, they ain't gonna tell you that they just turn around and tell him to hurry up. And he 45, 55, what you expect? He got stress all in his life. He don't be in the gym like he should. And sometimes it be because they know they gonna start acting up on him. You be in that gym looking at girls. That's why some of them don't go to the gym, because they don't want to hear your mouth. But then you want to, the dude that work with the abs, that's only like 20-something years old. You like him and you trying to compare a dude that done did everything to you and for you to a 20-something year old. These are among the reasons why, man, just have fun. I'm here to tell you. This the type of stuff they do, man. You bash. How am I bash? How is the truth bashed? So the Messiah was bashing the Pharisees? He was just telling the truth. People don't be wanting the truth, so they come up with, you bashing, you hate women. No, I don't. I just know them. That it ain't much different between the hoochie mama hill rats and the little churchy, think they, Lord told me this, Lord told me that. That they all the same. In fact, I would venture to say that them so-called spiritual ones, they be more curious and they be more horny for other men. But the difference with them is they gonna try to discredit you and defame you when it was them the whole time just wanting to suck on something new and hop up and down on something new. But they gonna try to blame the dude. He wasn't doing this, he wasn't doing that. Okay, what was he doing? That's what they do, man. Number 5, forgiveness. You can't be holding grudges in no relationship or no marriage. Because eventually, that stuff gonna spill over, and now you're gonna be in divorce court. Once it spill over, y'all gonna be in divorce court. All that, not forgiving, not reconciling. All that stuff gonna spill over. Dude, some women will hold everything you do against you and you won't even know it. Everything you say, everything you do. And after a while, the only way you're going to see it is if you woke. Some of these women will literally be that way and be holding 100,000 grudges against their husband and won't leave. And let me tell y'all this, because some of y'all, let me get prophetic on you. You think if he files against you, that gives you free range. Not if you caused it in any way. The only way you get free range is if you did everything. You ain't got to be perfect. If you did was consistent across the board. And he just came home and said, hey, man, I don't want to be with you no more. That's different than you being rebellious, you being sneaky, you being secret, all this stuff. When you cause any part of your divorce, remember, it's different for women and men. You are not going to be able to get married without it being considered adultery. Tia Mowry. She could talk that spiritual stuff all she wants. When she get with any dude, it's going to be adultery. She can't even give you a reason why she divorced. You can't divorce because he had sex with somebody. Because he can practice polygyny. A woman is not to divorce her husband for hardly any reason. Take it up with the Most High. If he not trying to kill you or something, that ain't how it works. And the last, number 6, that I got listed as resolve issues consistently. When you say I do, when you desire to say I do, you better recognize that you got to know how to resolve issues. You got to know when you're wrong, apologize when you're wrong, change what needs to be changed. That was another thing. Since I've known her, she never been like the apologetic type. And she never, like every time